You can get a ROAS of 3, 6 and even 8x on your Facebook ads if you use the framework which I'm about to show you in this video. We use this exact same framework to make ads which have gotten over 3, 6 and 8x ROAS on cold traffic. My name is Khush Patil and I'm the founder of CreateAd. We make performance creatives for D2C e-commerce brands, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the dissolution framework which you can use to clear away all the objections of your target market before you decide to sell them anything. Because if you think about it, the only thing that stops your prospect from hitting the buy now button are the objections in his head. And these objections can be about the product, the solution, or even the problem itself. And if you don't clear these objections, then your ad spend goes down the drain. Let's look at the script and I'll tell you about the dissolution framework. Full disclosure, this ad was not run for conversions, but the ad which was run after this was run for conversions, and that got a ROAS of 8x. But this ad had a very big role as to why the other ad got 8x, and you'll understand it right now. So for context, this is an ad which we made for Trambu Sports. Trambu Sports is a cricket bat brand which is located in Kashmir, and they make Kashmir willow bats. If you don't know much about the cricket world, the biggest objections which our target market had is that Kashmir willow bats are inferior to English willow bats. And it was because of majorly two reasons. One is that Kashmir willow is heavier than English willow, and two, Kashmir willow is of an inferior quality than English willow. So we had to dissolve this objection which our target market had, and we had to dissolve it using a very good narrative or a chain of arguments, as you can call it. So the narrative which we built is that Kashmir willow bats and English willow bats are made using the same tree which was planted by the Britishers in India, and only because of the climate of Kashmir, this tree had produced a wood which was denser and heavier. But Trambu Sports found a way to make this wood lighter so that it is the same as an English willow bat and it weighs the same as an English willow bat. So basically you are getting the same bat as an English willow bat at 1/10 the price. We basically changed the perspective of our target audience of looking at Kashmir willow bats, and you'll see how we did that in the script. So if you look at the hook is, here's how the British accidentally gave India the secret to making world-class cricket bats. So the hook in itself is very intriguing, like how exactly did the British gave India the secret to making world-class cricket bats, and they accidentally gave it away. So another factor which managed to grab attention over here is the colonial history between Britain and India. So that was another thing which I leveraged in the script. Then starts the narrative that 200 years ago, when the British came to India, they planted willow trees in Kashmir. These are the exact same trees used in premium English willow bats that cost thousands of rupees. Kashmir willow and English willow are genetically the same, but Kashmir's unique climate made its willow denser. So up till this dialogue, we have established that Kashmir willow and English willow is the same tree because Britishers planted it themselves in India. So you can't argue with that logic. Now moving forward, this made Kashmir willow bats heavier and less preferred than English willow bats until now. So first we are accepting that Kashmir willow bats are heavier than English willow bats and they are denser. So we are mirroring what the target market already believes. We are telling them, yes, this is the reason why it happened. But until now, at Trambu Sports, we have revolutionized the traditional Kashmir willow bat. Our innovative seasoning process reduces the weight of Kashmir willow bats while retaining their natural power. So this statement over here has completely flipped the script, because now what we are basically saying is that Kashmir willow and English willow are the same bats, and we have even removed the weight factor from them. So now they are exactly the same. which means you get the same premium quality and performance at just 1/10 of the price. So this basically means that you're getting an English willow bat at 1/10 of the price. Pro players are switching to our Kashmir willow bats and they are absolutely loving it. So there were a couple of footages of pro players using the bat which we had used over here, and click the button below to get your Kashmir willow bat with Rambo Sports. So over here you can see how we dissolved the objection that Kashmir willow bats are inferior using an airtight chain of arguments. Like nobody can argue as to something is wrong or something is factually wrong, because this was factually correct. Everything was factually correct. And we took them from believing that Kashmir willow bats are inferior to Kashmir willow bats and English willow bats are exactly the same. So let's take a look at the ad along with the visuals now. Here's how the British accidentally gave India the secret to making world-class cricket bats. 200 years ago, when the British came to India, they planted willow trees in Kashmir. These are the... So again, if you take a look at the start, we are showing the footage from colonial times in India where the British used to come. Here's how the British accidentally gave India the secret to making world-class cricket bats. Then again, we have another footage of people making bats. So it is going along with what we are saying. 200 years ago, when the British came to India, they planted willow trees in Kashmir. These are the exact same trees used in premium English willow bats that cost thousands of rupees. Kashmir willow and English willow are genetically the same. But Kashmir's unique climate made its willow denser. This made Kashmir willow bats heavier and less preferred than English willow bats. So until now, we have accepted whatever the target market was thinking about Kashmir willow bats, but we have also planted this idea in their head that Kashmir willow and English willow are made using the same tree. Until now, at Rambo Sports, we have revolutionized the traditional Kashmir willow bat. Our innovative seasoning process, so we even have the footage of the seasoning process over here, reduces the weight of Kashmir willow bats while retaining their natural power, which means you get the same premium quality and performance at just a tenth of the price. Same premium quality and performance at just a tenth of the price. So this was the exact selling point of Rambo Sports, that they are getting the same bat at just 1/10 of the price. Pro players are switching to our Kashmir willow Over here we have the footages of a couple of pro players. This is Lendl Simmons, this is George Walker, and this is Zahoor Khan from the UAE. And they are so this builds credibility. Loving it. Click the button below to get your Kashmir willow bat with Rambo Sports. So that was it for the ad. Let me know what you thought about this ad breakdown. And if you want to work with me, you can DM me on Twitter or you can send an email at kush@creatat.in.